What's going on YouTube? How y'all doing today? You know what I mean? This your boy Corey Robinson. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my supporters, you know what I mean, all my authentic audience, you know what I mean, the ones who really follow me and view my music. You know what I mean? Today I'm gonna share, you know what I mean, the real reasons behind my incarceration that I did 15 years nonviolent for before my sentence got retroactive and I ended up coming home because they changed the law to nonviolent. But you know what I mean? Basically, it was a anonymous tip that somebody in the area, supposed to be a relative or a friend of a relative, called 911 saying that somebody was selling drugs. In actuality, it was just a cover up so like the truth wouldn't get out there. What happened when I was 10 years old and junk. Being through a past bad experience that I experienced on some like basically like some child molestation junk. You know what I mean? But anyway, so when the police try to apprehend me, you know what I mean, he lied to say that I hit him, but I did never hit him, and they had proof of car video that showed that I didn't hit him, but the solicitor intentionally uh suppressed that evidence and I couldn't get the evidence, so I ended up going to jail for 15 years. You know what I mean? While I was in jail, you know what I mean, I had like brothers like down with the Nation of Gods and Earth, you know, our organization, we kind of click together, you know what I mean, try to help each other so we can help each other get home. You know what I mean? So we all each other have each other back in that type of nature, you know what I mean? It's hard to explain. But anyway, so you know what I mean, going in the law library and stuff like that, you know what I mean, as to get my like motion discoveries and other evidence, I find out, you know what I mean, dang, in my transcript, because I took it to trial and I represented myself because my lawyer, you know what I mean, feel like he was on some biased stuff, you know what I mean, some discrimination stuff, because I had want him to file a motion to suppress this and motion to dismiss this, but you know what I mean, he left it up to me. So while I was in county jail from 2008 to like early part of 2009, I had to write all my motion up for myself, basically. So, you know what I mean? So I submitted to the judge, and then after submitting to the judge, after they denied it, I moved for a motion to relieve him and proceed on by myself. So I was self-representing myself. But anyway, so in prison, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You meet brothers and you know what I mean, other people that you know what I mean know the law, and they assist you by giving you cases that kind of is equivalent to your case, or you can use to get back in court to fight your case. So, you know what I mean, I start fighting the Court of Appeal before going on the PCR. Then going to the Supreme Court. Then going on direct appeal. Then going to the high level to the Supreme Court. But I got denied in all stages because, you know what I mean, they failed to admit they wrong and judge that it was a normative tip that didn't actually prove actual reason suspicion or probable cause for the arrest. Somebody just gave ill reliable information, and based upon their fabricated story, the judge issued a warrant, but it was a no warrant arrest, and lied and said to cover it up that I hit the police to establish probable cause reason suspicious, that I was fighting all my time to get that evidence. And you know what I mean? It took me a long time and I still never got the evidence. I just had verbal statements and written statements in my transcript because I cross-examined the witnesses of the police officer and all that. And he, you know what I mean, said that he didn't saw me join no drugs or drop no drugs, but he admit talking about that we got into a physical confrontation, what was a lie. Basically, you know what I mean, he jumped in on me and you know what I mean, we rolled around, but he was like outside the scope of his job duty because I could use enough force as necessary to retain my liberty back, which I did, and I still got apprehended. I got arrested. I got lied on. They said they found drugs. The drugs and the quality of what they find upon file didn't even add up to the time that they give me, which they give people lesser time than that for the amount of time of drugs. So when I went to trial, you know what I mean, they basically give me the middle range. When they could have given me 5 years, they give me 15 years, had me fight all my life. You know what I mean? Trying to get back in the court and get back home to society again, because I didn't have no family, because me and my family wasn't seeing eye to eye. So, you know what I mean? It took me forever, you know what I mean, to really get back home. So I think that the law got changed, that the second percent became nonviolent, and the retroactive make a clarification. Like in 2016, they were like, Mr. Robinson, you know what I mean, we dropping your kids down, and you know what I mean, you no longer 85%, you 65%, and you're eligible for parole and stuff in that nature, and we about to release you. You know what I mean, in a couple of years. I was like, you know what I mean, I was relieved. You know what I mean, kind of like I had sarcoidosis in my lungs. You know what I mean, I wasn't getting reasonable, adequate medical treatment, and I was fighting them in the courts on the 1983 civil suit for deliberate difference to my medical malpractice. So, you know what I mean, they failed you to put me in a infirmary and stuff like that. My medication was inadequate and stuff. My nutrition, my vitamin went down low. You know what I mean? I was sick. I was like damn near on my deathbed, and I was in a wheelchair, a feeding tube. I couldn't see out my right eye. You know what I mean? It was like blurry. You know what I mean? Right now, still to the day, you know what I mean? I got glaucoma glasses, you know what I mean, and junk that I got prescribed for me and junk like that. Was taking eye drops and stuff. I was on a healer. You know what I mean? My medical condition was really severe. You know what I mean? Life threatening. But anyway, I made it home, and it got me to see, you know what I mean, what a prison system did to me that they would fail to be reliable for. So, you know what I mean? So that's something that I want my peers to know, you know what I mean? The streets ain't what it is, you know what I mean? All that trapping and hustling, you know what I mean? Sometimes you do got to get money, but sometimes you got to get it the right way, you know what I mean? Don't let no fall to peer pressure and let other people dictate your action, you know what I mean? Because the things that they tell you to do, they ain't built to do. And I learned that the hard way. And I learned that your own family will fabricate a story and take your whole life away without even feeling guilty about it. You know what I mean? This is a selfish world. You know what I mean? People only love, like Raw always say, people only love what you can do for them. You know what I mean? So if you can't do nothing for them, then there's no love. You know what I mean? So you gotta watch who you love and who you let love you. So you know what I mean? Tune into my next story. You know what I mean? Coming soon. You know what I mean? Bless. You know what I mean? Keep God first. Keep your head up. Always get money. You know what I mean? And share them among the people that you really mess with and deal with. The people that deal with you and mess with you, keeping it 100 with you. You know what I mean?